What it sounding like? What is it sounding like? We back. We back. Let's get y'all set up right. We are back. Well, I guess to say we back would have mean that we had left. We ain't leave. We ain't really leave. Hold on. We went through this problem last time. I don't want to put it nowhere crazy. What is sounding like? We back. We got a whole lot to talk about too. Shout out to YouTube for changing the way they doing things. TikTok need to be next. I'm tired of getting on there trolling people talking about how you're making. This is how I'm making 500 a day by selling people. We know how you making 500 a day. You selling to people, and you charging a freaking course for your Chat GPT class. I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I just hate picking on the little guys. And it also irritates me that it's minorities. Like it's, there's ways to look at it. Like, oh, they just getting their money. I bet that's what that debt'll make you do. That's how you go act for that debt. What we sounding like though? What are we sounding like? Shit. What we sounding like? What we looking like? I need to learn how to play with this though, because I do be getting upset about the noise cancellation. Like, it has to be noise cancellation on here. We don't got nothing but time, right? It's gonna be a long session. I'm gonna do my best to give y'all what I said I would. Don't tell me I done lost the instructions that go to it. No, crap. Can y'all see that? Hi, how you doing? You hop in, hop out. Like the live. How y'all feel about YouTube taking away animation? I don't understand the low minimum effort uploads though, because what would that count as? Like, I haven't seen the guidelines. Maybe I ain't paid attention. I haven't seen anything in my email that says anything about it. Cause isn't this low effort uploads? I guess it's a lot to come here and get ready to talk to y'all. Hey, how you doing? But it's low effort. How you doing? Low key need one of them shirts. High key, I could get it to you. You don't even gotta pay for it. If you send me where to send it to, the size and the color that you want, you do not have to pay for this shirt. This is actually a newer jersey I just did. This is a newer jersey that I just did. You think I'm playing? Call my bluff. I will send it to you for free. I just like getting the advertisement out there. This is a jersey though. It said you could do it right here. And it got dollars at the back. Oh no. No, if y'all not seen the shorts, but it got dollars at the back. But if you send me where to send it at, I'll send you a shirt. No problem at all. How y'all feel about the YouTube changes though? I think TikTok should be next. I said it. I think TikTok should be next. All them people getting on there scamming, talking about come buy my course that ChatGPT done created for them. Like I said earlier, I'm not knocking nobody hustle, but thank you. Thank you so much. I am not knocking nobody hustle, but come on, man. This is how I make $500 a day. Yeah, by selling a course to people. And I'm telling you, like, I said I'm going to sign up for some more courses, but I done paid for a couple of those courses just to prove myself right. And don't get me wrong, you have confirmation bias, so I'm only looking for the issues, but I'm also going in with a clear head on, too. Like, if it helps, it helps. I like the ones who sell and actually try to give you something, but So far, you got one instructor, and them courses ain't been too good. But like I said earlier, this is gonna be a longer. This is gonna be a longer live because I have been gone. I missed a couple days, but I had my nephew. I thought I was doing good. I was trying to sleep when he sleep, or try to rest when he rests. I'll go take a shower or something. But man, today it was hard for me to. It was hard for me to wakey. I'm happy I got up. I just got up a little later than I expected for sure. Definitely a little later than I expected. Remember though, whether you stay in for 10 seconds or 10 minutes or the entirety of this live, like and share. That's all I'm asking you to do. Like and share. No subscription, anything needed. Just like, and share. Like and share. There we go. Let's see if that's a thing. Like and share this live. But yeah, shout out to YouTube for making those changes. And I do think it, like I say, I think the animation is great. And if you're doing it out the kindness of your heart and for the love of uploading content, then like the sleep animations, the other AI stuff is cool. But even sitting up there and somebody done did their hard work on the content, and your whole reaction video is you playing their content, and you just your reaction is your face in the corner. No, like I think YouTube got a W to that. You inspire you inspire me. You to do YouTube videos. You should do YouTube videos. You should definitely do YouTube videos. I like doing it. It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. I think it's dope though that they're making it where you have to show your face and do all that. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's cool and it's needed. It's needed because a lot of people are stealing people content. A lot of people is behind these places, behind these cameras, and they are not doing anything in real life. Like I say, even one thing I've noticed, because like I said, I want to switch over to Twitch. I want to be able to do both. But even then, and I don't mean it in no crazy way, but the internet made it where a lot of people that doesn't necessarily have charisma or being able to say, hey, what's up? Being able to speak or not be socially awkward around other people, it has made a way where you're able to do that. It made a way where you're able to do that. Those people that's awkward, whatever, like I just say it was some of the bigger names on Twitch. And even then, those people, the people that get out into the world and real life do stuff makes the content so much better because you have something to bring back to the internet. I feel like when you have just internet and you have just a character that you have to act for, like even now, like I haven't learned to morph into a character. When I cut this camera on, I just be myself. That's usually you're not necessarily supposed to be. You're talking too much. Don't nobody want to hear that. Now you got thousands of people that's flooding to your content. So shout out to everybody showing love, like and share it live. Like I said, it's just I did take I ain't gonna say I took a break and intentionally, because at first I did think like, oh, when I put them down for naps and different things like that, I'll better do my lives. But just spending time with my nephew, I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to spend. I don't get to see him that much, so I just wanted to spend as much time as I could with him. So that means stepping back from doing my everyday thing here. I am wrong for not getting those videos uploaded though. It's not a thing. I need to. I keep saying that I want to sit down and edit myself, but if I'm not good at it, I ain't gonna say not good at it because that'll be a lie. It's not nothing to necessarily be bad or good at, especially with the, in my mind, the minute edits that I need. But, but I would say that it's okay to have somebody else edit right now in order for me to get it out. So I'll probably, like, you see me over here click clacking away over here. How is it coming through? How is it sounding on y'all end? But you hear me click clacking away. I'm on the computer that's waking itself up. But I said that I was go on some platforms and figure out and look for somebody to take care of that for me. Somebody to take care of the editing and get the edit done a little bit. I just think on some of them, I'm gonna just have to mute and do voiceovers on copyrighted music, stuff like that, because it sucks. Which is great. I'm happy that YouTube take care of everybody, but they'll copyright you quick. Be like, you're not getting anything for this video. But July 15th is around the corner. I like to see how people pivot and what do they do to pivot, because reaction videos are great and people like it. I know Twitch is a somewhat totally different type of way to make money, because people are able to subscribe and they send stuff to it. But like I said, maybe it's just because I'm at home more and I'm able to see it more. I'm so sick of TikTok. Make $500 a day with me, yeah, by ripping off these people. And it's like I said, it's a give and take. Don't hate on nobody making their money. But man, I be like, y'all screwing people over, and I'm in some of these groups. I like to find the successful group. I said that I'm gonna pay for 10 groups, so I got like 3 more groups to pay for. No, that's a lot. I got 3 groups. I got about 7 more groups to pay for, and I'm gonna list them by from what I found helpful, from the person that you paid for the seminar or whatever, or the classes might not be the best, but the information that they give you is good. One group that I am in that I don't really care for is that the lady doesn't like you to talk to the people in your group. If it's something motivational, like keep going, this, that, and the third, it's cool. She'll let you post that. But like if you try to meet up outside the group and stuff like that, they like, nah, why? Like we all here trying to get the goal accomplished. Is one of you. I haven't seen her reply in a timely manner to anybody. She does give deadlines for certain things. I haven't necessarily seen her reply in a timely manner for the stuff that needs to get done. And then there's always more people coming in. Like, in my mind, if I'm setting up a class and I'm trying to get this community right, excuse me, yes, recruiting in waves, I agree with, it's cool. But I have a number that I want to reach. So when I reach that number, I'm not letting nobody in. For her to continually, almost every month, try to let more people in, it's like you got way too many people. And you're not necessarily catering to the people that you're already dealing with. So in that avenue, I definitely look like, it's a part of the game, though. And I would say that she's transparent about scaling, trying to raise money to scale a new business or something like that. But it's just like, oh man, I don't know. But I'm in a couple classes. The other class is the same. I would say hers is a little bit more better than what I've seen, but you can just tell. Like I say, I call it a Ponzi scheme. The people at the top make money and everybody else just trying to make it, and they're doing the same thing. Like, yo, sign up for my course and I'm gonna get you paid, this, that, and third. And it's like, nah. Nah, not at all. Not at all. But hold on, make sure I ain't tripping. Well, I hope everybody is having a good Friday. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you hopping in, hopping out, just like and share the live. That's all I'm asking for. Like and share the live. That's what on the thing said. We back. We back live. We left, but we came back. Like I said, I was watching my nephew. I was chilling. I ain't even been posting like I need to. I know I need to post it up. You hop in, hop out. Thank you for joining us. Overthinking Understanding. Just like and share the live. That's all I'm asking. Like and share the live. But how y'all day going? What's going on? I said, well, it'll probably be tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'm gonna take my spouse and we go try the boil from I about to say red crab, red lobster. We go try the red lobster boil, see what they talking about. That steady falling is irking my nerves. I'm gonna do a whole new studio setup. If I can get the desktop fixed, it'll be wonderful to not have to deal with worrying about your camera battery going dead, all this and that. You don't want to deal with that, but this is where we at now. This is where we at. I did call for new Wi-Fi though. I did call for new Wi-Fi, and it's just a matter of who we are gonna go with. Cause this Wi-Fi is so bad. This Wi-Fi is trash. There's no reason we should be paying not to be able to use it when we really need it. How y'all feeling about the fights? I know we did boxing last time. That's what's going on. I think Shakur Stevenson. It's gonna be a good fight. I know some people say it's gonna be an easy fight. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be an easy fight. Excuse me, but it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good fight. I hope it's a good fight. I hope Williams Zepeda give Shakur a challenge. Shakur saying that is one of his toughest fights, and I hope it is. That's why I said it on the last live. Like, boxing has become this thing where they talk people up and then they do not perform at the level that they have been talked up to because they were necessarily never that. They were able to be masqueraded in front of us as something that was good, and this fighter that was just this uber talented fighter, and then they're not. That's just not what they was. But Williams Zepeda got his O. Shakur Stevenson got his O, and I think that's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Matter of fact, for boxing, it's a jam-packed weekend. We got Shakur Stevenson fighting and Williams Zepeda. I want to say we have Alicia Baumgarten fighting. Do Amanda Toronto and them fight too? The camera I prefer to look stuff up on them and use, so let's see if I can find it on here. But yeah, I still been trying to find a shed that I could retrofit out for a kitchen. That's all it's going to be. And maybe a sitting area for the employees. And it's to the point where the sheds are so expensive. If it's not coming with electricity pre-built in it, I'm thinking about just building it. My hesitation is waiting on a letter to come in the mail so I could take care of the tax purposes of my property already. Because from my knowledge, if I put another piece of property on there, it could raise the value. And then, estimate the fact that taxes are paid not necessarily by the value of the house, but by the estimated value of the house is what, they charge you taxes for and all of that. I just don't want those problems. I truly don't. Nobody likes paying taxes at the end of the year. I try to pay taxes if I could. I will pay taxes quarterly. But for right now, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't financially make sense. But I'll be happy when it starts to financially make sense for me to pay taxes quarterly, because they will get their money quarterly. And I said it all the time. Some people, we have this one way of looking at trying to live your life, or how can I say it? Trying to see the world have your perspective and get that perspective to everybody, I have you stuck in the same place because you feel like everybody is dealing with life the way that you do, and they're not. And what's the beauty about it, you can go and you can find people that live life and experience life different than you, and you can have a good time. You can learn so much. And I can just tell you what I do. That's what I do. Good, bad, and ugly. You go and you find somebody that experienced life different and you learn from it. And the biggest notes you take away, and you know, people say it all the time, you find somebody that has something that you want to aspire to be like and get it like that. If y'all done joined my live before, y'all know if I'm looking over here, I'm just working on the computer. I'm not trying to be rude. If it was the desktop, it would actually be the same way. I like the up close and personal a little bit better, y'all right here, and dear to me. But thank y'all for supporting. Go follow, if y'all on Twitch too, go follow the Twitch. Go follow the Twitch. I'm gonna start going live on there. I think we froze out again. I think we froze out. Not y'all. Y'all shouldn't be froze. The computer is tripping. But yeah, we got a weekend of boxing coming up. I'ma see. Man, I be thinking like people be big on like, you know, you an asshole, this, that, and the third. But I can say the people that I have had relationships with, they definitely see me in another light. And I can only say this as far as the audacity to come back and need something, and you know in your heart of hearts I'm gonna take care of it regardless of how we end it. It's like that can't be that goddamn bad, huh? I was kinda in my feelings about it though, because I can't think of nobody that I have been with that it hasn't been that. It hasn't been we ended crazy or on some weird stuff. If y'all hear barking, y'all know I have four fur babies, and it's saying like it's a lot going on. It's probably my spouse mystery packages. But I definitely was definitely kinda in my feelings, cause I'm like, dang, it don't never feel good when you feel like someone is knowing that you're a good enough person to do certain things, but you're not good enough to be with. And that's not going on some, oh, feel sorry for me, I'm perfect, or I don't make mistake. All of that is included. Like, I'm talking about the good, bad, and the ugly. Oh, I like that. The pink and purple, I like that. I likes that a lot. Let me see. Can I play with the background? Can I touch this? But yeah, I was in my feelings. I was kind of in my feelings about it. People come up asking or fly up out the blue. I seen the thing on Facebook and I was like, we haven't seen each other since high school or something, or we ain't talked in 15 years or something like that. What you mean you need $40 until Friday? But I got out my feelings real quick. But I still was in them for a little bit. I'm like, dang, I gotta do better. I have to do better. I can't say I got to do better because I'm married now. I shouldn't be moving on from this person. But I do think it's funny that people feel like they have I ain't gonna say like a one up on me, or I would say like what they say, like I have, that person just has their number. That I do find it funny when people feel like they have my number, they have how I'm gonna react to a situation, or they think they understand why I do what I do, and when they need me the most, and I'm not saying on no weird stuff like good terms and nothing like that. I'm strictly speaking on past situationships or whatever that has gone bad, done been bad. Like you shouldn't even really be saying nothing to me. I don't hit you up and ask you for nothing type deal. And they hit me up and they try to be on some I need this from you. I need that from you. And they mind, and in their heart they know I'ma do it, and I don't do it. I don't I don't do it. And like, how y'all feel about that? You didn't think that was gonna go like that, huh? I ain't think so. I did not think so. But yeah, I got all my feelings about it. I got all my feelings rather quickly, but I still think on it, and I can't. I guess I cannot because that is the person that I am. I think I just get more caught up on you did me crazy. You know that it was this, it was that, and because I didn't act towards you a certain way, you felt like that door was still open. I do too. Quit playing with me. What is that? No, this not mine. Hold up. Mm-mm. See, that thing stopped me in mid conversation. Hold up. Mm-mm. No, thank you. That is not me. What is that? Hold up. Why is it doing that? This is me. It seems like every time I get on here for the first part of the live, I'm trying to log into something that. Okay, let me see. Maybe that's the problem. That's not it. Oh my god. Now I'm trying to log into something that shouldn't be that hard to log into. Here we go. But yeah, I would just say a word of advice. Don't stop being your genuine self to people. Do what you're gonna do to help people and to the comfort and in the comfort of how you want to do it. Um okay, shawty. Um I swear people be talking like some never mind. See that's stop. I ain't even supposed to be on here. Now I'm all in somebody else shit. Hold on. But yeah, do what you gonna do in the comforts of how you go do it in the way that you wanna do it. Because people is crazy. People is crazy, man. People are really people people will take advantage until they can't take advantage no more. And I'm the type of person that you give them the opportunity, not give them enough rope to hang themselves, all of that. You just give them a limit. They don't have to know the limit. You just give them a limit. And once they reach that limit, it is what it is. But that's it. I'm on my feelings on that. I'm on my feelings on that. It is what it is. I'll lick your wounds and keep going. I think that ego is such a crazy thing because we feel played. We have these. And it's really just our ego being hurt. It's just our ego and pride being hurt, and it's way more pressing matters in this world than your ego being hurt by what somebody did. I thought having a regular I thought having a regular 9 to 5 was a headache. Starting something from the ground, I said, and I don't want to turn into one of those people that be like, forget the little guy. I don't never. That's not what I'm trying to convey at all. But I will say that the people that have so much to say, just the haters or the people, the hard critics that has never did anything worth doing. Anything worth doing, anything worth talking about, anything on the successful side of the track besides being freaking normal. Like I'm not saying we all normal, this, that, and the third. Not saying that, but just freaking super normal. You ain't no necessarily colored outside of the lines, outside of the boxes. You did what you was told. You got done what you got done in life or what you could, whatever. And then they just have so much to say about somebody that's breaking the mold on shit. That's making it where fuck it. making it where their children will be able to be successful, or your kids will be successful. Like, and you just got these critics that have so much to say, and it's like you couldn't last doing what I was doing. That's why you ain't did it. That's why you ain't. That's why you didn't do it. Um, that gets irritating too. That definitely gets irritating. I gotta see. I'm gonna do a moving around. That's why I say I think tomorrow live, cause we back going live every day. Nephew gone. I think tomorrow live. It should be at the fight. I don't see about taking my booty up to go watch the fight. I do wish that the fights were shown down here. I don't wish that I was paying for it because I hate with this specific network that Shakur Stevenson and them is fighting on. They don't have a lot of fights that's worth watching. Like ESPN, regardless of um, some of the politics outside of boxing, they gonna give you 35, 40 fights a card. They gonna be jam packed, 30, 45 fights per card. The other network, not so much. PBC didn't do that, but this other network, you gotta pay a monthly subscription for what? Then at one point it was super Canelo based. Of course, Canelo don't fight with them no more. It's just I don't want to pay. I'd rather go somewhere chill at a bar and go watch it. I do hate that in boxing that the Mexican and black, and I'm from Texas, so I'm not gonna say that it's something that's new because Mexicans and blacks fought in the part of Texas I was at. I felt like it was off brand. Don't get me wrong, because in a lot of parts of Texas, Mexicans and blacks get along very well. But I also seen a lot of Mexican and black fighting at the part of Texas that I was from. But just saying that to say Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda, Terrence Crawford, and Canelo, it's like I wish we didn't have to fight each other. But hey, it's definitely giving Mexican versus black right now. That kind of made me nervous about taking a trip to watch some of these fight lives, which I ain't never seen no big problem. Like I was there for Rolly and Javante Davis. Got to watch. Man, speaking of Javante Davis, did you see the news? I ain't seen nothing else on that social media, fool, right? I just seen where it said he slapped his girlfriend, hit upside the head or something. Like, oh man, ex-girlfriend or something. I ain't even know him. Just I don't know. Last time he went to jail for something, it came back. He had baby shit rolled. She had rolled and baby shit all on the window and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. I just think you should keep your hands to yourself. You should definitely keep your hands to yourself. But I do feel like when you start boxing and the level of, I ain't gonna say anger, but emotion that you have to feel to get into the ring and actually want to be cool with getting hit and punched on, and you hitting and punching on somebody else hitting and punching on you, you definitely go into another, level. See, why you logged me out in the first place? What happened to remember my password? Oh. Okay. All right. I will say though, as much as I call myself used to liking the fight, because at this big age, I ain't gonna say that, but whatever. Like, used to like the fight, doing this and the third. I had never, ever put my hands on anybody I was in a relationship with. I never put my hands on nobody I was in a relationship with, and I was just taught better. But what's fascinating about watching my nephew and like watching my brother and them like pop him and stuff, I feel like it teaches you to allow anybody to pop you. And hear me out, because I know like people be doing stuff different. It's like you teach them, and I think I might have spoke about it on the last episode, but just to see, like if I tell my nephew, no, don't do this, don't do that. This man think if you not popping on him, if you're not popping him, if you're not getting up to hit him, then the infraction is not that bad. Like he don't think that it's that bad to he don't think it's that bad to if you ain't popping him. If he ain't getting a little pop here and there, he don't think that you should be it ain't that big of a deal to him at all. And I don't like that. Like and like I say, like I haven't been blessed enough to have kids yet, but I want a whole football team, basketball team. I take what I can get. But I'm just saying that to say it's just the way that he reacts. Like, oh, you go pop me, and I'm gonna go on about my business. And I just feel like it's the same principle that if you allow for yourself to pop him, and you're opening the door, and mama, you're opening the door for somebody else to be able to pop him. And it's the same thing that I think about for my children. Like, if I get to popping you, do you, in their mind, do they compute that to, oh, it's okay, it's okay. Anybody could pop me. Popping is just a part of it. And to circle back to what I was saying, if we've been taught and we have these moral compass, and like I said, I think it's funny because as humans we're just funny. Half of the time we just bored on earth, right? We have these moral compasses that tell us how to navigate through life, and in our mind, what person is a better human than the next human, all of that. Sorry, I ain't liking the way I ain't wear the female jersey in so long. I just like the way men's fit a little bit better. They look different, especially with me being bigger. But the female jersey like this, I like what is this too much space right here for? I ain't feeling that. Yeah, I ain't asked for that though. But yeah, I just saying like the same thing when people like I don't do this in relationships, but then you whoop a child. It's like what's the difference? You're trying to control someone's action by either installing fear that you don't want to get whooped, you don't want to get popped, you don't like the way this feels, you should stop, or, and I mean or, am I finna lose y'all again? We blinking. Hold up, y'all. Or, this thing fall one more time, we gonna have an issue. And see, did I lose y'all? What the audio sounding like? What is the audio sounding like? Let's see. They say I'm still good, so we go rock out. I'll check it. I'll check it when we change cameras. Let's see. But in my mind, I feel like that is the same logic for when you are telling, oh, y'all could kind of see the logo. This was at the back of the shirt. Let me see. That's what's at the back of this jersey. If y'all can see it. Y'all up close and personal. That's what the back of this jersey say. I might show it when I'm logging off or whatever. But yeah, in my mind, it's the same logic. Like, oh, that person is just this horrible person, and you're going to hell for whooping on your wife, for doing this, that, and the third. But you'll beat the shit out your children. And what are you beating the shit out your children for? And then we say that children nowadays are bad because they don't get whooped. So, is it the same logic to go about if you're going to hurt other people? And I'm not being funny at all. Like, I really want to know. I really find that conversation fascinating. Like, because I think it's both ways. I truly believe it's both ways. Like, sometimes you may need to put your hands on children or people or whatever. But I think if it's not safety concern, if it's not them inflicting harm or causing harm to somebody else, then no, I don't think that is right to use it, because it just literally in my mind, it just teaches you that to get your way when talking doesn't work, when y'all are not able to have a mutual understanding, it's okay for me to hit you. So then what makes us frown for people to do that? Or what puts us on the pedestal? Because, now a lot of times we talk about emotional abuse and things like that, and it does run rampant. But the way that we discipline our kids, or the way that your children are disciplined, and I'm just speaking pretenses too, gotta say I don't have any yet. But in my mind, the way that we discipline our children, the way that we have been disciplining child, it does shape us into how we act as an adult. And I would say, especially when you're married to somebody and you get to see some of these bad habits and situations put on this huge magnifying glass, because you see the way that you react and the way that you think and all that when you stuck dealing with one person. That's really all you have is this is what I have to give you, and I don't know that it's bad until we get into an argument and I'm telling you that you don't want to do this, then I'm taking this away, I'm taking that away. Like, you gotta feel it. Or I know I can speak for my relationship that we have this thing where I really don't want to sit in anything necessarily too long that doesn't need to be sat in. Like, we messed up, we made mistakes, situations happen, and I'm not saying like quick move on, forgive and forget. I'm not saying I'm quick at that. I'm just saying like, okay, it's done. Like, I'd rather not fight with you than to fight with you. So let's move on. But my spouse is damn near the opposite. They're more of like, no, I want to sit in it. I want to feel this feeling. I want to be mad at you. And I'm like, why? In my mind, that's when it's life too short. What are we doing? But the way that we were raised and the way that we was disciplined as children plays so much a factor that in how we act at the moment. So, yeah, I need to ask for that. But I think that's the beauty of watching children grow up. Like I said, this is real, unfiltered, unscripted. This is not script. This is here we are. And I know some, and some of, yeah, some of it, some things might get scripted. We might be able to play little episodes out like that, and it'll be cool. It's all for the entertainment and the betterment of people. But then I also want to be mindful of who do I want watching my content, and what do I want my content to convey. And at the forefront of everything is, in the most respectful way possible, fuck what people be having to say. A lot of people ain't never did shit, not gonna do shit. They really ain't doing too much of a bunch of nothing. And be genuine to yourself. Like, if you cannot learn to trust your instinct, and you learn to trust other people's instinct or hold other people's opinion way more accountable than what it needs to be, then here we go. I say it all the time, like, you have to be, and that's why I say it's overthinking understanding. Y'all can't see it because we on the look. That's why I say it's overthinking understanding. If you're not able, you could come up with this thing. If you're not able to be good for yourself, and you build up yourself to be good for other people or better for other people, it doesn't help. You think it helps. Like, if you think that you're giving every and all of yourself and you're pouring into the wrong people, or you giving every and all to yourself to the wrong people, just because you're doing that doesn't mean that they're going to reciprocate it, or you're going to be taken care of in the way that you took care of these other people. That's why I say, like, overthinking understanding. Like, you have to be good, or you have to think like, I have to be good before I help someone else. So I'm able to do for someone else. And don't get me wrong, like I done been and like I said, all of the ventures and business things that I have, like you understand that I want this person, I want to be able to help this group of individuals, but I also know what this group of individuals have shown me to be. Not what I think they are, not what I would prefer them to be. This is what they have shown me that they are. So when certain things happen, you're like, well, they might have did that with me as a normal person, but with me as someone trying to conduct a business venture or do something like that, they're going to do different, but they're not. And it's not intentional. It's not on purpose. That's just who they are. That's just what it is. If I lost y'all on the audio, I'll see on the playback because I don't know. Now I said, let me see. Let me see if I got somebody hop in and said check the audio. But I would say, like I said, life has become, and I thought all of that crap, like your frontal lobe, and you ain't this person or that until a certain thing, and some crap I don't. Hold up. Some stuff I do not subscribe to. And see, I lost y'all. Did I lose y'all? Did I lose y'all? We here? Okay. Thanks, beautiful. Uh, Dang, I kind of lost track of thought. Oh, we back? Okay. Thank you, love. Yeah. Sometimes we want people to be a certain type of way. We think that they're gonna handle things in a certain type of way, but that's just how those individuals are. And we build this ideal up in our head of how we want people to be, or how, if it's the, like they say, the if effect. Like, if I had this, it'd be good, and if I had that, it'd be good, and if it was this, it'd be good. But it's going to be good if it's good, and if you're grateful about what you already have. And that's just me speaking straight life experience, right? And on the business venture of it, I want these people to treat me as if they would do any other business. And in my mind, at first, like I say, overthinking understanding, in my mind, you thinking that, yeah, this business, so they're going to conduct themselves different. Then you remember, like, they never conducted themselves like that in business. Then you're like, nah, they act in a way that you think because it's you, they gonna do better. But if a person has made it within their nature to act a certain way, you're not changing that because it's you. Even if deep down they really want to, you gonna lean on to what you used to doing the most. So, yeah, above all things, be genuine to yourself. Because if you stop being genuine to yourself, if you learn to take too much of the criticism in, and you absorb too much of, like they said, we are able to see what's going on all over the world, all across the world. If you didn't know that, if your right hand didn't know what your left hand was doing, they still will work just fine. But the moment you realize what's going on over here, you feel like you can't do the same thing over there, and that's just not what it is. You gotta learn, be genuine to yourself, trust your instincts. It's gonna work out. It's gonna smooth over. Like, it is what it is. And stop expecting people to be perfect. I think that is the hardest thing. A lot of this social, they committed a crime, they wrong. We created a lot of this crap. Don't get me wrong, biblically, murder, taking people, animals, but even murder, they was expelled to somewhere where they was able to do a sentence. But whatever, that's Bible. I can talk about it all day. But I'm just doing that to say, a lot of the other stuff we have made up. If you jump over three squares with the left foot, it's legal. But if you jump over three squares with the right foot, it's illegal, and now you're going to jail and you're an indentured slave. Fucking speaking of what the fuck? What is up with the Alcatraz bullshit. Like, what? That's the type of shit people need to be outraged about. But I do feel like it get bad enough, we'll fight back for real. And I'm not saying that it has to be like that, but you don't want to show your hand too early, I hope. But what is up with you thinking it's okay for farmers to have indentured slaves and they're still not going to get their citizenship? But I hate that I have not looked up a lot of information for myself. I'm just able to see what the snippet is on social media. But I do have the Smart News app that my younger sibling put me on, and I need to go back and start looking at it more. But I just say like that sucks. That definitely sucks. I'm not also gonna sit on here and be like, oh, it's the end of the world, lasting evil days, because stuff like that has been going on. Stuff like that has been going on, and I hate when we get. I'm not on that propaganda train either. Like, it's the end of the world. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Everything's getting crazy. Nah, that's not true. Like, it ain't no different than what's been going on. So to say that this is gonna create the end of the world is whatever. But I do think that that's ridiculous. I do think that that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Um, to have like a ditch service for people. Like, what? Where are we? 2025. But if you don't take heed to history, history will repeat itself. I would just say fight. One thing that, and I say it all the time, was it the movie Glass? I say it all the freaking time, that just the concept. If you want to defeat somebody, any entity that walks this earth, if you want to defeat it, and they know you trying to defeat it, like they know who they are and they fight back doing all of that, you just have to make them believe that they're not who they think they are. And I think it's Glass. I think the movie is called Glass. And at the end, I want to say it's at the end, because I don't remember movies all that well or good at anything like that. But at the end of the movie, if I'm not mistaken, the lady was like, one of the most effective ways that she's seen, and I talk about it on my podcast. Check out Overthinking Understanding on everything. Otis podcast on Instagram. I'm at Otis 40. Yeah, Otis podcast. Whatever. Fuck the plugs. I'm tripping. All I'm saying is, she was like, the most effective way that she had seen is to make them but make them doubt. It was like make them doubt or make them believe that they wasn't what they were. And that's literally, like, in order for the thing that separates extraordinary people from running the mill, ordinary, I tried, fail, or whatever, is that, like, super extraordinary people, super elite people, is not quitting and then believing that I am what I say I am. And it just does something to the brain chemistry. Like, I am what the fuck I say I am. I am what I am. I'm not the great I am. King of Kings, I'm not saying that. But I am what the hell I say I am. And you can take over the world. And you just got that like that. Like, but a lot of people don't think that way. Like, I said all the time, like, I left the career that I was in and I feel so much better. I feel lighter. But the fact that I was able to, I always say that I'm a chameleon. You never necessarily really know what bothers me. I do a great job at, I ain't gonna say a great job, but I fake emotions and do shit like that. Sometimes it's just like whatever. If a person think they got your number or they think they got you bothered, then let them think it, whatever. I'm just saying that to say I left a job, and like when people I work with talk to me or they'll call, because I only done picked up for a few, they'll be like, you sound so much happier. But you love doing that. Like, I physically watched you love being this person. Yeah, but I also hated it for a long time. Because when I stepped into that realm, I did not know. I had an idea, I had an inkling, I had a feeling, but I didn't know that I was this great person is whatever. Not, and I'm saying with all good and bad together. I didn't know that I was this thing, but when I found out and I understand that I am this thing, I don't want to do this no more. Like, and I don't know. I don't knock it. I don't regret my time there or any of that. Like, I loved it, but it's just fascinating that a lot of times people don't have that, or they don't. You don't tap into who you are for so long. My mouth be killing me. Um, you don't tap in to who you are for so long that you forget. You forget what you are, who you are. So you gotta remember that. Like, I am I am what I say I am. It's greatness, and maybe that's the theme of this live or this part of the live because we're gonna be live in the 7. But if you let people tell you who you are, then you giving them the right to strip you of who you are. Like, you're not this person, you're not that person no more. This is not who you are. Like, no, I'm all of that. I'm all of that combined. I'm great. I'm awesome. Like, all of that combined. Yes, I am. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Life is great. If you ignore that instinct, if you ignore who you are, if you ignore who you supposed to be, how you supposed to be, you gonna lose it. You gonna lose it, and especially trying to do it for the world and the made up rules that we get caught up in. No. Um, but yeah, let's see, man. I'm looking forward to building up a building up a space that I'm able to. I'm trying to find the exact words. I don't want to say wrong, Building up a space, a tribe that you're able to ask for help and lean on, and you also have individuals that know or remember, understand they are who they are. They're able to walk through, the same people that you're willing to walk through fire for, they're willing to walk through fire for you too. Um, yeah, man, we just kicking it. We just kicking it. I might start doing scripts for this, but I wanted to stay flowing, man. We just chilling. I do enjoy live. I think, live is one of the best ways where you can interact and be right there with people. Like I said, we don't occupy this world by ourselves, and some of us do need people to kick it with. Like I say, shout out to the internet for making some people, in my opinion, that I don't think will have naturally been successful initially outside of the internet that made them very successful. I will say that I'm fascinated though, because people be like, it's kids on there, it's kids. No, like some of the content, some of the stuff that be going down on Twitch and around like that, I'm like, you tell me it's 26,000 kids watching this person smoke weed and have nuances of trying to date this chick. Like, oh no, man. I find it crazy. I find it's interesting. Crazy is probably not the best way to articulate what I'm saying, but I find it funny. I find it funny. Do we got to fight tonight? Hold on. 'Cause I know Chicken supposed to be fighting. Is her fight tonight? So does that mean? Cause don't she fight with the MVP now? Hold up. Hold up. We might be watching some fights. Hold up. Hold up now. Hold up. Oh, Netflix. Ain't this what they fighting on? But is it today? Today is the 11th. So do we got these fights 11th, the 12th, and the 13th? Boy, it's a great weekend for boxing. Hold up. Hold up. And I hope they fixed the crap that was going on. Do Chicken and fight tonight? I mean, at least in them fight tonight. If I'm not mistaken. I just seen that notification pop up. Am I tripping? Hold up, hold up. I get excited about my boxing. Bear with me. Bear with me. I think they fight tonight. I think they fight tonight. Alright, we'll see. I ain't trying to be rude, y'all. Forgive me. I get excited about the box. It might be. It's free too, so we could watch boxing online together. I ain't got nothing to hide on here. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Do 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 do. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna try to get the passcode emailed to me so we can get it popping on the computer. I'm not gonna lie though, even if they fix the issue on their end, excuse me, this rinky dink ass Wi-Fi be tripping. Excuse me. This rinky dink ass Wi-Fi be tripping, so I might be freezing up. But why is my other one not in there? Why is my other password not in there? Alright, we're gonna have to say fuck that for now. Now the new focus is the fights. What y'all got up on this Friday? Me, a night in, some good food, and watching some boxing makes my day. I don't need too much else. I think the fights is on Netflix tonight though, so we finna see. If they popping on Netflix tonight, we finna watch it on here, and it's free, so they shouldn't be trying to flag nobody live. They shouldn't be trying to flag my live for that, cause it's free. If you got Netflix, would they give me a hard time for that? It's still free. Oh shit. I do think it's dope that they making it free. The next thing that I think that they should do is like how you don't have to pay an arm and a leg to go watch football, basketball, do all of that. They should make it more affordable. And then of course the more higher you wanna, the lower you wanna sit. I knew they was gonna do that. That's being married, man. You asking for the damn shit. I asked it for it to be emailed. You know what I got? A text message. Can you email me? That's literally marriage. Marriage is you opening your mouth and asking for something specifically, and you getting something else. Even though, cause in their mind it don't matter. Like even though you said email, they like you text me. So either you gonna email it to yourself or what else. But it's like then it'll start a fight if you say I asked for you to email it. I asked for you to email it. But then if you go on, I'm telling you, this is marriage, man. Marriage on what? But then if you go on and you blow up and you get hissy pissy about it, and you say, I needed you to email it to me because I'm trying to watch it on the computer and it's easier for me to have it on here. Either they're gonna be like, I sent it, email it to yourself, or they're gonna say, you should have just said that. I asked you to email it to me. Why did all the other directions have to be given? Why did what I needed the email for have to be given? Why you couldn't just email it to me? That's marriage 101, man. I'm tell you, I be laughing. I got yelled at for opening the door too loud. I was trying to watch TV, kicking on the couch. I got yelled at for opening the door too loud. In a room I wasn't even trying to be in because I wasn't trying to be loud. I wasn't trying to open the door loud. I wasn't trying to move around. I was just trying to let them sleep so they'll have some time for work. They said you need to get up and come in this room. In the midst of me coming in the room, I got in trouble for opening the door too loud. Got caught some in my eye. I got in trouble for opening the door too loud. Inside of a room I wasn't even trying to be in. That's marriage, man. And if y'all want to know if I won that battle, I lost. They texted to me, and I just had to email it to myself. Let's see what we got here, though. And I read the freaking fights off last live, but they've been a few days. And I told y'all I was kicking it with nephew. I've been, and that look got so funny. That's it. That's all I've been focused on. I ain't even been sharing my dang videos like I usually do. It just been kicking it with the nephew. Let's see. Cause they could have did this. Like, why are you acting like that? Let's hope the Wi-Fi work good enough for us to watch this fight together. I likes me some boxing. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I don't even see where they have it at to be. I don't even. The hell? They don't really have a sports section. See, it's already tripping. Let's try sports. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Don't pull up sports movie. I need sports live. Is the fight tonight? Ain't nobody answering. Am I the only boxing fan? New season. I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm trying to see. I didn't even know Netflix had that many boxing shits. I mean, sports shit either. I see the countdown. We might be getting somewhere. That's a documentary. It's getting even more specific. Boxing Live. They got Raw Live on Mondays. Tyson Jake Paul. I hate searching on this phone because I suck at it, but I'm finna have to try to look it up on here because Netflix did not help. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. I apologize. Let me see. Let me see. What was it the last person I looked up? I'm not finding shit. Like, what is going on? I just popped. Hold on, man. Okay, I know for sure Shakur and them fight tomorrow because they had their weigh-ins today. I could have sworn Alicia and I had their weigh-in yesterday, so they should fight today. They should fight today. Let's see. July 11, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's 7. Did we miss it? Did we miss the fight? Let's say MVP. Did we miss it? No, we couldn't have. Come on, bro. Where we at with it? I don't think they fought yet. Where's the fight? They say Netflix and MVP YouTube. Boom. Prelims. We got the prelims. Oh, y'all trying to watch the fight? Y'all trying to watch the fight or what? Y'all trying to watch the fight or what? Let me move y'all. I ain't trying to get y'all up close and personal. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There go chicken. We in there. Let's get it. If y'all tell me turn y'all sideways, the answer no. Because I can't. So here y'all go. Alright. We got fights. We got fights. Told y'all, I just be over here on the computer. We got fights though. And don't ask me to hear it. It ain't happening. Let's go, chicken. Oh yeah. I like the fact that Chicken still put on for Dallas. She got losses and everything like that, but like she ain't got the perfect record. She ain't got an unblemished record. But she can fight her ass off, and she put on for Dallas. Netflix must be only showing Netflix must only be showing the real pieces. They must be only showing the they have to be only showing the what's that crap called? The main events. We ain't watching the whole fight because this live will come to an end shortly. We might be back. I gotta give me some food though. We going for chicken because chicken is from Dallas. But baby girl is putting them paws right now. Look like it's finna be a decent fight. Hold up now. What y'all got? What y'all got going? I love watching the smaller weight classes fight because they gonna get it in. They go throw 1,001 punches and all of that. Move that head, chicken. Hold up. Move that head, chicken. Keep them punches straight. There, go get up off of you. Shot it composed though. Ooh, she putting the damn jab in her face. Come on, chicken. Chicken from Dallas. That's chicken. Boy, I was finna miss it. They still started at 5. I'm an hour something late to the prelims. Yeah, an hour something late to the prelims. Like I said, Chicken ain't got no unblemished record. She ain't the most technically sound fighter, just like most female boxers and athletes or whatever. They got regular 9 to 5. I want to say Chicken got her own business. She sell like clothes or something, but she put on for Dallas for sure. Big draws. What we doing for? What you talking about? I'm confused on what you mean. What we doing? I don't know, Mom. Your husband ain't called and said nothing. You know you married to that man. That man ain't. You know that man ain't called said nothing. I know that. I know that part. I understand that. Yeah, I understand that part. I'm saying your husband ain't said nothing else about the ball. Nothing. You know how he is. I love you. Alright, bye bye, big Josh. Come on, chicken, don't let out work. You move that head. Give us somebody. Give me sugar some body shots. Give me sugar some body shots. There you go. Stick and move. Stick and move. Move that bad. Come on. She chicken look tired. They getting it on in New York, man. I miss living on the East Coast, man. I miss living on the East Coast. Let's see. Let's see. Flip y'all back real quick. I don't know how they gonna feel about no free, even though it's free. I don't know how they gonna feel. I don't need them muting. How y'all feel? Hey, I told you I did some boxing. You give me something to eat. I'll do this all day. I don't have a lot of regrets in the world, but I do wish I went professional at boxing. The military paid the bills better, but had they say boxing pro man sport, I've been trying to kill this little gnat thing, but excuse me, 3 hours. Excuse me, she out working chicken where it's looking like a little bit, but she ain't really landing with nothing. That job she got pretty though, but she ain't really landing with too much. Ooh, shit. I talked all that shit. That was nice. That was nice. Come on, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Don't trip. Don't trip. That ref don't give a damn. Don't trip. Get it back. Put them hands on her. Come on, stop letting them rough you up. Stop letting them rough you up. Come on. Stop letting them rough you up. Johnson throwing them motherfuckers. Come on, chicken. Move your head. Throw him. Throw him. Oh. Put her ass in the headlock. Put her ass in the headlock. My bad. Y'all probably hit it out loud. The fuck vibrating? Johnson throwing them all. We still going for chicken. Win, lose, or draw. Johnson throwing them though. What the hell is vibrating? This nigga done got tackled. She did get caught with punches though. I ain't got like she just got tackled to the ground because that was a nice punch that seemed like it's initially what was dropping her down, and then she grabbed her. A vet move, she grabbed her and brought her down to the ground, but it definitely looked like a punch was sending her to the ground already. Um, Chicken gonna have to swing back. I don't know if she tired or Johnson doing a thing, not taking away from Johnson at all. Uh, Not taking away from Johnson at all. Jamal Harrington signed up for bare knuckle boxing. Down for. Damn. Come on, chicken. Seemed like she lost a little motivation. Like she lost a little motivation. Win, lose, or draw. Throw them hoes, man. Chicken gotta move her head. She gotta throw more than one or two punches. Johnson doing a thing. They got a hell of a female card though. I think all of their fights is I think it's a whole female card if I'm not mistaken. This free man, y'all better not act crazy. Y'all better not act crazy. Come on, chicken swing. Johnson must be putting them. Boy, oh shit. Swing, chicken. Ref go stop this. Oh shit. Come on, Dallas. Shh. Come on, Dallas. Swing, girl. Move that. Shit, man. Ref might stop this. Ooh, shit. Girl. Shit now. Oh, shit now. Shit. We still Dallas, baby. Shit. Like I said, Chicken ain't never been just the most technically sound fighter, but she will fight. I feel like Chicken and Maurice Hooker is in the same boat to a certain extent. No, Maurice don't really fight no more, but saying to say like they just like to fight. They might not be necessarily the best boxers, but they like to fight. They like to fight. See, look at that. Damn. She throwing them up. Like right now, Chicken getting outworked. She letting it land on her. Johnson ain't got no respect for Chicken. Come on, girl. There you go. Stick move. Get in there. Chicken throwing, and she the taller fighter. But she throwing, she ain't touching her. She ain't even, it don't even look like she trying to punch her way in. She letting a smaller fighter get in and oppose her will. She need to catch Johnson on the come in. Johnson ain't got no respect for Chicken right now. Yeah, it's not giving Johnson got any real respect for Chicken right now. Let's see. Man, Johnson tagging ass. Come on, chicken. Use that height. Move that head. Mm. Come on. She got a lunge in. You the taller fighter. Catch your ass on the coming. Catch her on the coming. Come on, girl. The ref looking to stop it. The ref looking to stop it. The ref looking to give her a hard time. We ain't going. But yeah, what I was saying, definitely chicken style of fighting and the way that she fight and her thought process on fighting. In my opinion, she's reminds me a lot of Maurice Hooker. And we see how his career went. Just he was a he liked to fight. I ain't gonna say they the best technically sound boxer, and they still had success. They just like to fight. And, boxing a little bit more than just fighting. And like even Johnson punching her way in, she punching her way to her. Johnson is a smaller fighter. Johnson is a smaller fighter. We'll see. I see. Up, y'all. There we go. She ain't touching that. No, I need to. There you go. There you go. There you go. Catch your ass on the coming. There you go. Chicken look tired too. Let's, come on, chicken. Johnson, man. Johnson doing what she supposed to. She punching her way in, catching her like chicken. You ain't no reason you be and chicken head hunting too. She already the smaller fighter. Come on, look at her. She punching her way in. She getting aggressive with chicken. She ain't even worried about. She ain't even worried about her. She is not stunned. None of that shit chicken talking about. She ain't say she ain't stunned. None of that chicken talking about. Come on, chicken, make her respect you. Win, lose, or draw. Chicken from Dallas, man. She crunk, boy. She crunk. She knows she putting that. She knows she putting that. She knows she putting that work in. She look excited as hell. I ain't never heard of Sugar. And I probably follow her shit. I need to go look. Come on, chicken. Are they fighting at? What are they fighting at? They fighting at the Barclays? Barclays is small as hell. That's one of the smallest. The way that down stadium built was kind of different. But it wasn't no bad seats in the house. I did enjoy that about the Barclays. There weren't no bad seats in the house at all. But it was definitely small. It was definitely small. But the way that it was given, where they gave it up was pretty cool. Like I say, Tank and Rolly was good. They gonna stop this fight. They gonna start this fight. Yeah, they might start this fight. Chicken gonna have to fight back. They gonna try to stop this. And she really just getting out work. Oh, girl, not learning no. I ain't gonna say not no hard punches, but cause she moving her butt. She really just throwing volume. She throwing volume. Johnson giving volume for sure. She moving in. She punching her way in. She making the taller fighter come down to her. Chicken need to give her some body shots. Cause Chicken throwing they punch stats is not. I don't think they punch stats gonna be too far off, but Chicken ain't making it count. She wrestling. I got 2 more rounds left. On 2 more rounds left. See, she just Johnson, man, come on, man. Johnson getting it to her. Chicken ain't getting no respect about this woman. Johnson ain't got no respect for her. Come on, Chicken. Come on, Chicken. I think they both head hunting, but Johnson is going to the body a little bit more. From what I see, Johnson ain't giving no type of respect to Chicken. She ain't giving no type of respect to that young lady. From what I personally see, she's not giving no respect. And I'm a shorter fighter. I'm 5'5", and I have never turned down getting in the ring with nobody. Females, females are a hell of a challenge. And guys, once you pop them a little bit harder than they expect you to, they gonna come with it, because they do try to be a little bit more standoffish until you get in there. But Johnson is gauging, and she really just I'm talking about she ain't just here protect yourself at all times. Johnson to let and then let is damn near simultaneously. But yeah, they gonna try to start this fight. Chicken gonna have to, which is cool. I think Chicken might be like 14-5 or some shit, but she will fight. I say she's like Maurice Hooker in that aspect that she will fight, but she's not the most technically sound boxer. And then they trying to stop it. They waving it off. I do feel like they should have. It wouldn't have been too much different, but they should have let that girl finish. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. Damn. Show sportsmanship, Chicken. Damn. Yeah, I think they shouldn't I don't think they should have waved it off, though. Because she wasn't. I don't think it wouldn't have been no difference, though. And definitely think about the fighter. But, oh, yeah, Chicken pissed off. Chicken pissed. Yeah. I don't think they should have waved it off, though. She was getting, I mean, we thinking about the fighter, I don't think it would have been no different than what just happened. Should they have called it off? I don't think they should have waited it too. I think they waited kind of early. It's only 2 rounds left. Go and give her the technical KO. That's cool. Johnson did a hell of a fight. She had a way better output. Neither one of them were technically sound on the boxing. They were just swinging. But hey, fucks with it. That was a hell of a fight. I do think they kind of waited off a little bit early. I'm gonna be excited to see what boxing Twitter has to say about that. Yeah, Johnson was tagging ass though. Like, I think for the conservatorship of the fighter, hold on, I don't think that's right. Ain't conservatorship some other shit, like whatever. For fucking to conserve the fighter is what I'm trying to say. I think that it's cool for them to call it out because Johnson was tagging chicken to the down head and wringing that noodle around. And at the end of the day, it's all about making it back to. I think she got like 3 kids or whatever like that. But for them to call the fight off, I just think the ref was like, we don't need to see anymore. We can't take away from Johnson, Sugar Johnson, whatever. Like, she did what she had to do in this fight, and I think not shout out to Chicken for not having no good sportsmanship because Johnson didn't call the fight off. Uh, Johnson didn't call the fight off. The refs did. So oh, they got the same dude in there that caught Clarissa No Shields last fight. No, not last fight when she fought Big Girl and Britain or whatever. Ah, fuck, Savannah Marshall. They got that dude out there. I can't knock that though. I don't think it would have been no difference. I don't think it would have been no difference. She got her technical KO. Chicken wasn't winning that fight. It didn't look like it was gonna be a knockout coming from Chicken or nothing like that. And I ain't see none of that coming. It was a little. Y'all still there? It was a little premature. Yeah, maybe. As far as the stoppage. But I do not think the stoppage made a difference in the fight. I do not think the stoppage made a difference in the fight. And right now they just talking to Sugar, which is Johnson. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't see nothing different than what Chicken do. Like I said, Chicken as a person, what she represent, I mess with all day. I think she's like a mother of 3. She's not I don't think she's like no full-time boxer. But like I said, she has that style similar to Hooker. Like, and neither one of them went in with a perfect record. But long story short, I don't think it would have been too much of no different. I think they should have stopped the fight? No. But do I also think that it didn't necessarily change the outcome? Only thing the ref stopping the fight changed the outcome of was a win by unanimous decision or a TKO. And Johnson just became undisputed. She just became undisputed from this fight. Let's see. So she's the new undefeated bantamweight champion. But yeah, for sure, I don't think that. Truthfully, I think Chicken did as much as Chicken was gonna be able to do with her. Now, I think that girl was just coming with too much volume. Like I say, neither one of them was very technically sound. Chicken wasn't moving her head. Their head was on the line. She was throwing them hands, but their head was on the line. Should the ref have stopped the fight? No. But did the ref stopping the fight make a major difference in those next 4 minutes? Would Chicken better do something to win the fight? No. I don't think so. And shout out to this card. Like, it's an all-females card. Excuse me. But it sucked. I just wish Chicken would have showed a little bit more sportsmanlike conduct. Take that loss respectfully. But I don't think the ref should have stopped it. He could have let that woman make it to the end. Just for pride reasons, for sure. But she did. She beat up. But that was a crazy stoppage. And I don't think nobody's gonna say that wasn't a crazy stoppage, but I feel like everybody's gonna echo the same thing. Chicken was getting her ass beat. Shout out to Chicken from Dallas though. Win, lose, or draw. Chicken was getting her ass beat, but it didn't have to be stopped. Like, she still had her wits about her. It wasn't like the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight and Spence looking like, why are you stopping it? Like, no. Like, nah. It was not like that at all. She was getting beat up, but she wasn't bleeding or no crazy shit like that. She wasn't like completely disoriented. She got one knockdown, because Spence did the same. Look, How you stopping it, bro? You getting slaughtered. He said bring the belt. He putting belt the ass for real. And I do think that she just beat Chicken up too, but it was a hell of a fight. And that's why I said extraordinary people. Like, there's still Chicken doesn't have the best rep, but she would get out there and fight. She would get out there and fight full time, business owner, mama or whatever. The right person was supposed to win. It is nothing that the fight going on would have changed. But that stoppage was horrible. That stoppage was horrible. Where's she from? Australia? Australia. With the last name like Johnson? Okay. I didn't know Australia had Johnsons. But the right person won, so shout out to her. Who the next fight? Katie Taylor not the main event? Or did we miss Baumgartner? Cause we couldn't have. Is Katie Taylor not the main event? Alright, hold up. We need to switch to Netflix. What we miss? Hold up. Ooh, I ain't gonna try to pronounce them names. Ooh, shit. Let me see. This live was going for almost 3 hours. Y'all know them? We gonna flip through there and see. I'm finna put it on the Netflix fight. Hold on. Let's see. Cause now I'm trying to see who all we missed. Let's see who we missed. Like and share the live. You hop in, hop out. It done turned to a boxing live. Tomorrow probably gonna be a boxing live, but it's gonna be tomorrow gonna be loud. Tomorrow gonna be loud. Shit, tomorrow gonna be loud. That's gonna be a late night trip too. Cause I wanna come back home. That was a hell of a fight. So we missed 3 fights. These females fighting their ass out too. I'm trying to see. I'm clicking through. I was missed. It came on at 5. I went live at 5. And Chicken held your head up high. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. She put on for Dallas. All right, let me flip it. There we go. We lost y'all. Hold up. We back now. Hopefully we back. That thing went to buffering. Talking about resume. Alright. Had to flip y'all though. Not trying to give away my Netflix password. Alright, let's see. What did we miss though? I know the fights, but... Ooh, I don't want to watch the documentary. Can I flip this one? Cause YouTube is free and Netflix is semi-free. So I wish that other platform would do the same thing. If I pay for your monthly subscription, then I should be able to watch what I need to watch. What the fuck is blood and water? I ain't never watched that. Says what happened when you show your password. I don't know who that is, what that is. It's not showing on here yet. Ooh, as soon as I clicked on new and popular, there we go. There we go. Let me see if I can make it bigger. See this Wi-Fi. Ooh, this Wi-Fi I'm gonna make it ugly. This Wi-Fi ain't make it ugly. So we got boxing today. We got Shakur tomorrow, and I want to say Sunday we got a fight. And I'm down with that. There ain't no complaints from this end. Shout out to Chicken though. Shout out to Johnson. That was a hell of a fight. That was Johnson put on a hell of a fight. Stoppage was trash. But shout out to Johnson becoming undisputed. That stoppage was due to garbage though. It didn't make a difference though. But I think for her pride, she could have finished the fight. But she wasn't gonna win that fight. She was knocking her noodle loose. She was knocking that noodle loose in the motherfucker. Um, yeah, she was knocking that noodle loose, man. See, look, Netflix tripping. We getting ready to end Netflix tripping. Shit. They fighting again fast as hell too. Didn't they fight? Would there be them fighting twice this year? Cause I could have sworn it. Whatever. I might be tripping, but I don't think though. I think that'll be them fighting twice this year. Um, I know that we didn't jump in exactly on time. My apologies, but we have to end exactly on time because I cannot throw off what I'm trying to do. I have another thing that I need to do. So I may go back live. I didn't know they was gonna fight so quick. So I might go back live because I'm not understanding who's the main event. If Amanda Taylor, is it Amanda Taylor? What's that? If they fighting already, then I'm not understanding who's the main event. But man, thank y'all for showing love. That's the time for the day. We will be live tomorrow. We back. I'm saying we back. It'd be like we left, but really we just reconvening. We resuming. Okay. Like Drake say, what did I miss? We are here. We was just watching our nephew. We back kicking it tomorrow. We'll not be in the home studio. We're gonna be out in the world kicking it. So I want a lot of y'all be like, I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours an hour. I'm gonna give y'all what these batteries say I can give y'all for the time being. But thank y'all for see y'all up and close and personal right now. Thank y'all for jumping in, tuning into the live. As always, be genuine to yourself and kind to others. All right, y'all. Till next time. Y'all check out the fights on Netflix.